Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it is September 22nd of 2018. This is just a little update on what's been going on around here. As you know, I've been moving my monitors around, trying different things. I have my 4K monitor here, but I'm not using it in 4K mode. This is the LG 4K monitor, using it in 1080p mode. The monitor over here is an Asus 1080p. Now, yesterday, I hooked up my Asus Chrome box. And if I remember correctly, let me see here. Let me shut this down for right now. I'll bring it back. Asus Chrome box. Here it is. I think I purchased, if I remember correctly, I purchased this with 4 gigabytes of memory, and I believe I upgraded it to 8 gigabytes. Anyway, it's a Chrome box using the Chrome operating system. I put in yesterday a 32 gigabyte SD card, which I wasn't using before. Hardly ever used this. Just play around with it from time to time. It has two 3 gigabyte USB ports on the front. Has 2 on the back, 3.0 USB ports. Has an HDMI for your monitor, and then which I've never used. My card doesn't. The display port, power supply, and microphone. So I hooked this up yesterday as my computer, and it displayed really great on the 4K monitor in 4K mode. So that was and it's really fast. Now the reason I did that really is that a couple days ago, I mentioned this, I think, in maybe my YouTube video yesterday or a couple days ago. I didn't know that Spectrum, I think I'm saying Sprint, Charter Spectrum, I did not know that they had upgraded my internet speed. I didn't get a notice about it. So they have upgraded me. I was paying for 5 megs up speed and 60 megs down. They upgraded everybody to 10 megs up and 200 down. And when I found out about it a couple of days ago, I called them. Well, then I found out from my grown grandson, and he had just paid $25 extra and to get 20 megs up and 400 down. So I called immediately, told them to sign me up, and they did. Now, what I found was that all our computers right now here are using Wi-Fi. So we're not going to get, so we are getting though, I'll talk about myself now. I am getting 20 megs up. Helps great with uploads to YouTube. And getting, well, you can see, where is that? I'll be back to these. Well, you can see what I'm getting on this. Now on this, I was getting like getting 20 up, or a little more than 20 up, but getting like 140 down. So it has to do with the Wi-Fi adapter, that you have. And on this computer, in fact, I think I showed it to you right now. I've been using on my, not this computer, but my home computer here. I purchased this a while back, and I've been using it. But I'm not giving, so anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm using the Google Wi-Fi system. I got that last week. I told you about it, but when I told you about it originally, and I didn't go into great detail about it, I did not know that I had just been upgraded by Spectrum. And I had checked a day or two before my speed, and then I got this and hooked it up, and it was like, oh my, I was telling you on the video, oh my God, what the hell's going on? I'm getting 10 up. I never got 10 up. The maximum they do is 5 up, and I was confused. That's a normal state for me, right? So, anyway, when I got this, I put this in the living room, and like I said, in fact, it looks something like that in the living room. I can actually show you a picture of it because I haven't Googled pictures. But so one outlet, of course, comes out of the cable modem. Anyway, when the people on the phone, they told me, okay, you're all set, because we had our own that we'd purchased cable modem that was, but anyway, they said, okay, you're okay, and when a modem resets, but then they sent me a thing later saying, okay, a guy will be out to hook you up. So the next day the guy came out and he disconnected our modem and he plugged in their modem. So we come out of their modem, we go into here, and in the middle there is where you plug your power in, a plug that goes in and does USB to supply the power. So one of the outlets is taken up with cable modem into that, which is the router now. Now the other one I have to use because I have, and I'd like to get rid of it really, voice over IP for 2 phone lines. So that one is tied up. But then after I found out, hey, so I ordered another one of these. It will be here Monday, and I'm going to put it in my room, and then I'm going to run Ethernet cable out of it and into my computer and see what kind of speed I get then, although I'm really happy with what I have now, especially that 20 up helps with YouTube uploads. But it's my understanding that I'll be able to get high speed out of this, even though this is not the one that I'm going to put in here, is not going to be plugged directly, but I guess that these communicate with each other at a frequency or a rate that is just like if you were running Ethernet cable from there. We'll find out into here. So I'm hoping I'm going to get really fast going, Now, of course, this is an older computer, and so I ordered, to make sure, I ordered this. It's coming Monday also. So this is a USB 3.0 Ethernet adapter. And it says, that speeds of 10, 100, and 1,000 megs. So I'm hoping that this is going to give me my 400 down, or even my 200 down. I'd be happy, So we will see what happens. This will be coming. I'll let you know how this works out. Let you know how this whole thing works out. Let me go ahead and do this speed test again. This actually, the only thing is, I've paid for Windows programs, but now, maybe if you know, let me know. Chrome now, their new devices, their Chromebooks, their Chrome tablet, their Chrome box. Now you can also, with the new ones, access not just the Chrome apps, but you can access Android apps, and I believe maybe Windows apps, or at least maybe Linux or something. So I may be in a market for a new Chrome box that takes advantage of those features. I don't want to spend a lot of money, but so there we have our speed. 22 up and 73 down. So we'll see what happens Monday. I purchased a little bracket too, but I am not utilizing it yet, and I may not, because what it does is plug into an electrical outlet. It plugs into the electrical outlet, then this thing hangs down, and you can put your device in that. But I kind of think that, like in the living room, well, I can pull up, let's see, Google Photos. I'm always afraid when I do this that something inappropriate might pop up. Okay, here is our old modem that they replaced. Here's the it doesn't help. Go back. Wanted to make it bigger. Anyway, this is the one they replaced. Oh, this is the thing in the living room up on this shelf that's almost all the way to the ceiling. Here's the next shelf down. Over here is a inexpensive USB or a UPS, Universal Power Supply backup thing unit. So we have the cable modem plugged into there in case we lose power, or mainly it's for the surges. And so the cable modem plugs into there, and this router, that's the white plug you see there, it's plugged into there. And I think the voice over IP little thing is plugged in to there. So I'm really not using this thing. Maybe I will use it, but I'm not really, because I don't have any plugs that are up in this room that are up high. Like if you're in the kitchen, you have some that are up, waist level or something. I don't, so. This is that, for this computer here, what I'm using in fact right now, is this USB Wi-Fi adapter. Oh, somebody asked was talking about a keyboard. This is the keyboard that I'm now using, and it's picked as like #1 for keyboards by a lot of people, and I'm happy with it, but it's not lighted, and I wish it was lighted. It's not lighted. I don't need fancy lighting that switches or whatever, but it's not lighted. A lot of times I sit here sort of in the dark. I'm a touch typist, but still, for some of those things that you don't hit very often, I sort of want to look to see, make sure it's, there. So, um, there again is the Asus Chromebox. Like I said, I think I got I'm sure I did, 4 gigabyte, then I added, which was easy to do. Just open the box up, slide in the extra memory. So, I spend way too much money on computer stuff, and I'm on a Social Security. I'm retired, and Social Security is what I'm living on. And so, if you could, please copy this down, put a link on your page and wherever you keep your bookmarks or whatever. And if you're going to purchase something from, I guess I should show you that, by the way, shouldn't I? Where is that? I didn't. Okay, I will go here and my reviews. I don't think this, I'll have to hit something. Nope, okay. My page. Now here it is. So, come here, and I believe the way it works is if you come here, say you're going to buy a new refrigerator or whatever, but if you come to my thing and see if there's a place to, no, okay. So just come and then put in refrigerator, whatever we're going to buy, and go there. And I believe I get credit for a purchase that you make. I get a commission. It doesn't cost you anything. And I think I can, let's see, earnings. You can see that I am not making very much. Loading, let's see, payment history, here we go. But if you could, just bookmark that and please use that Amazon store. Here you can see every month. This month I'm going to make $26 from Amazon. You can look down the list here. Here I made $34 that month. Many months, nothing. See, I've been doing this a long time. But if you could remember, please try to use that link to go and be very much appreciated. Here's my Cup 1 BBS Con from the...
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
What did I say? Anyway, the 1 BBS Con that I went to in Colorado Springs in August 25th to the 29th of 1993. Here is my BBC Cup, which I think I got from National Public Radio for being a subscriber. Oh, God. How come I look so old? How can that be? I'm in my 20s. So I may post something before Monday, but Monday I'll have some news to show you and some speed test. This, by the way, is my blog, which very few people go to anymore, and I haven't been keeping it up or anything. Just but in case you're interested, you might check it from time to time. I need to start posting more to it and working with it. But it looks like YouTube has become my thing. So I do thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again right here.